This photograph serves to capture the significant moment when President Bush was notified about the September 11, 2001 attack on the World Trade Center. This picture is significant because it went from being a run-of-the-mill PR picture in which the president was reading to school children to an incredibly impactful and commemorative image. The photographer's choice of moment and angle plays a large role in the commemorative nature of the image because this was a careful capture of a split second in time. It demonstrates the audacity of the attack on the World Trade Center. We as a nation were caught by surprise and utterly shocked at the event, and this image of the president demonstrates that audacity and shock, though he maintains his composure. There is strong contrast in the picture, both graphically and in meaning. The bright colors of the textbook, flag, and book covers serve to offset the somber colors of the men's suits. The lighthearted and trivial nature of the quote, "Reading makes a country great," is in strong contrast with the serious expression on the president's face. This image has very significant context and strong associations. Almost everybody who was alive on that day remembers where they were and what they were doing. This image of the president is such an innocent and informal setting, serves to reinforce this memory moment for many of us. The emotional implications are strong and tied to our national identity because of the nature of the event. Though both the attack and the picture were political, neither the attack nor the picture feel political. They feel personal, and this image accurately displays that. We went from going about our daily routines to being a nation under attack in a matter of minutes, which had hitherto been an impossible thought for many of us. It was a stark realization for both the people of America and our president, and the president's facial expression reflects that. The focal point is President Bush's face. The fact that his staff member's face is hidden serves to put more importance on his. Bush has often been criticized for his lack of expression in this particular photograph because his expression is neutral given the news he is receiving. We see, though, that his gaze is directed in such a way that he's not looking at anything in particular. This can be ascertained because of the angle of his glance and the expression in his eyes. In his eyes, we see his responsibility shift from president reading to children to commander-in-chief of a nation under attack. His expression remains neutral so as not to instigate a panic among the children who are surrounding him. Indeed, the children look a little bored, likely because their story has ceased to be read, or the president has paused his talk and they're still expected to sit in silence while his advisor talks to him. Other photographs of the room show teachers and advisors lined up along the walls, and rows of children under bright lights with microphones over their heads. The composition of this original image is intentional and significant because the photographer was careful in what was captured and how it was captured. It clearly reflects the emphasis on the president and his careful and solemn reaction to the terrible news of the attacks, and it shows strong visual and conceptual contrast.